Kenna, and I'm going to show you guys some really cool plants that I found around my neighborhood, some native species as well as some invasives to look out for. This is a really awesome opportunity to get outside while we're all cooped up and focus on some things that we want to plant in our yards. I really like to focus on some water-wise plants because we live in a really dry state and it's a great way to conserve our natural resources. So follow me! So this plant that I'm going to show you is one of my ultimate favorites. It is called Yarrow, and you can only see some of its foliage right now, but a good way to tell if it's Yarrow is by its leaves. They're very fern-like and feathery. They've got a really nice smell too. It's kind of hard to describe, but ultimately these guys will eventually grow and have flower stalks that will get kind of higher, and these might get a little bit bushier too. They'll have like yellow, white, pinkish. There's a lot of varieties. There's many species that grow natively in Utah. These are an awesome native water-wise flower that you can grow in your yard, and they also have some medicinal and herbicide properties as well that you can look up and learn about. So here is an invasive that we really want to watch out for. It is considered a noxious invasive weed in the state of Utah because it rapidly spreads and it devastates ecosystems. So this is Myrtle Spurge. It's like really thick stemmed. It's got this grayish green blue leaves, and then the flower heads are really like green yellow. The sap, it's got this really white milky sap that is extremely toxic to humans and animals. Do not touch it. It can create some really serious skin irritations, but that is definitely one that I would look out for taking over your garden. Here is a really great example of a Utah native plant that is also water-wise. This is a yucca. We have several species in Utah. They have these dense rosettes that are kind of spiky on the end, and they grow tall stalks with white bell-shaped flowers that are really great. A very common but also quite poisonous plant that I wanted to share with you guys is Nightshade. It's been called evening nightshade, bittersweet nightshade, any form of that, but it is a very common poisonous plant that you see all over Utah. I wasn't able to find any of the seedlings yet, but you should see them popping up in your gardens likely, or neighborhoods in the next coming weeks. I'll make sure to include a really awesome photo of it, but they have these very distinctly lobed leaves, and then the flowers, when they bloom, they're purple with a yellow center. I'm sure you've seen them. They're kind of like a vining plant. The berries are green throughout the season, but then turn red as they ripen. And the berries are the part that are really poisonous, so definitely one to watch out for. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed all of the plants that I shared with you, and it encourages you to get outside. I just wanted to leave you with a couple great resources if you are wanting to find some plants to grow in your own yard. One of them being waterwiseplants.utah.gov. It shows you a bunch of plants that have been adapted to our arid climate, and also some nurseries that partner with them, and there's really great searching features, so the world is your oyster. Another one is usubotanicalcenter.org, slcgardenwise.com, and of course redviewgarden.org. You can look on there and find a bunch of other resources to help you plan your garden. Bye! This is the dog.